Okay, so describe an important river or lake in your country. So there we go, there's the question for this season. You can choose a river, and if it's not such an important river, you can make it important. It doesn't really matter how important it is really, but you can make it important. So you have to suggest it's important because of some reasons why it is important to a region, an area. It's important as an eco-friendly or an ecologically positive thing for your environment or for your surroundings. As I always suggest, to help you really focus in on what you're saying in your definitions. If you're defining something, you generally give a big picture, then you focus a little closer, then you go down to the small details. So it runs the length of the country, you might say. It runs the length of the continent. Yeah, so these words are words that collocate well. They fit together well. It used to be a lifeline for trade in the old days. A lifeline for trade in the old days. Then you can go into more detail. What kind of trade? What kind of old days are we talking about? It flows towards the ocean, the sea. It flows towards a lake. It flows towards the river, another river. It flows into the estuary. You've got other options, but don't make it too difficult. It's magnificent, it's breathtaking, it's wonderful, it's spectacular, and again, you can use these words for lakes. You can talk about the river or the lake being home to. The river is home to many types, varieties, species of birds and fish. Or people like to go bird watching there. Or they like to go fishing there, and that's why it's important. And again, you can go into detail if you know a specific time of year when it's a good time to go in the summer. Maybe the fishing is good in the spring, and that's when people start to go, and there's a famous time when people go to catch fish. The river is wide and runs under bridges and rises during the wet season. Now, you probably don't want to say all that at the same time, but you'll find something in there perhaps. Then you can give some stories about the past. You know, if you're giving a good answer, you're going to be using the past, the present, and the future. Thanks very much for watching.